Oops. Done lost my cat. Cat fell off the table. Oh yeah, it's called a galley. Yeah, not only that, I have a grill right outside. This is where they shot the film Chef in my RV. So my RV's famous. It's famous in the redneck world. Okay. Alright. So let's start you off with the ingredients. Well, I mean, you are in the UK and don't exactly have the best food. You might have the best chefs, not exactly the best restaurants. Even Gordon Ramsay says that. That's why he's got a shitload of restaurants over here. Alright, over here. Alright, so ingredients. If you're a fatty like me, you're going to need at least 4 to 5 pounds of chicken. Which is what? What do you do, kilos in math? 2 kilos? Maybe? Can't do math. 45 pounds of boneless, skinless, circumcised chicken, breasts. Right? 4 to 5, not 45. So it's up, what is it, about a kilo and a half? Yeah, it's a kilo and a half. A boneless, skinless fried chicken. Chicken breast. You can buy fresh, you can buy frozen. If you buy fresh, you can trim it, do whatever. But try not to keep it in the fridge for more than a day. Chicken goes bad really quickly in the fridge. That little pink shit, that pink liquid that you see, that's actually the plasma of the chicken. That's what goes bad first. But thigh is not healthy. Thigh is not healthy. This is the healthiest fried chicken on the planet. Not the fucking cholesterol-driven, artery-clogging dark meat. Me too, but eh. You gotta eat this. Stop eating thighs. Get some chicken titties. Well, this is gonna be the most delicious chicken you're gonna ever have, so pipe down. 45 pounds of boneless chicken breast, okay? Like I was saying, if you get it fresh, try not to keep it more in the fridge for more than a day. It'll start stinking. You can end up sick. I'm just gonna ignore you. But in today's world, with the fucking prices of chicken skyrocketing, your best bet is to probably go to Costco or Walmart or some store and buy the bag chicken. You know, the big bags of like 10 pounds of frozen chicken. Frozen boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Because those are still about $1.99 a pound. I just went to the store the other day. Chicken breast is now $6 a pound. What the fuck? I don't get it. When chicken eggs are still a fucking dime a dozen. How can that be? Fertilize them fucking cheap ass dime a dozen eggs and make more chickens. Okay? Well, if you end up with the Costco bags or the Walmart bags or Publix or whatever store you have, you need to defrost the chicken. Frozen chicken and hot oil do not mix. Don't be a dumbass. This is how people end up blowing up their houses when they make their frozen turkey, or what do they call fried turkey dinners. You need to defrost it. Put it on auto. It'll ask you how many pounds or kilos are going into defrost in the microwave. 45 pounds usually takes about 30 minutes of defrost time. And they'll come out really nice and pink and all the liquid comes out. And then put them, once it defrost, put them on a paper. Like a paper towel or something. Paper towels look like this, okay? Real simple. This is a paper towel. If you've never seen one, you probably have never wiped your ass in your life. But this is a paper towel. Put your raw chicken breast on that. And wash your fucking hands. Anytime you handle raw chicken, you gotta wash your fucking hands. There's no exception about that. Otherwise, you're going to be spreading disease all over the place. You and your goddamn store made shit. Yeah, you're going to die before I do. Keep buying store-bought stuff. Okay, here's the secret. Once you pat it dry, let it sit in the fridge for a couple hours. That actually will make it more tender. Okay, I showed you guys how to do it with my pozole last week. You could do it with fried chicken too. Just let it sit in the fridge for about an hour or two. It'll actually relax the muscle after it's been defrosted. Next, you need, now here in the States, we have the big bottles of 48 ounce oil. Okay, to make it healthy, do not use vegetable oil, do not use peanut oil, do not use peanut soy oil, do not use any other oil but canola oil. So you can probably use what is it, 3 liters? We'll just say 2 bottles. 2 bottles. Canola. Man, my fingers are frozen. It must be 50 degrees in here. 2 bottles of canola oil. Okay, canola oil is pretty healthy for you. Plus, it has a high smoke point. And while your chicken is drying in the fridge, because you need it to dry, you put wet chicken in the oil, you're going to pay for it. You're going to end up looking like a welder at the end of the day. Get your canola oil, dump it in your fryer. Whether it's a deep fryer or one of these thingamajiggies right here. This is like a fryer, pancake maker, just, it's like an electric fryer, what they call it. Bring it up to 375 degrees. Yeah. 375 degrees centigrade, okay? That's about 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit. No, 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in centigrade. But Fahrenheit. What is that, about 190 centigrade? 170 centigrade? Man, you guys gonna make me... Freaking Europeaners and their metric system. Weirdos. Come join the freedom units. Then you'll finally be able to get to the moon. That's fucked up. Celsius. Fahrenheit. Yep. God damn, I was right. 190 centigrade. Damn. Damn, dude, I'm fucking close. And how many times have I been in space? And how many times have you been in space? Shut your face. Okay, here's a trick. There's a couple of things you can do. Get your oil up to 3 seconds. What the fuck happened to my food cam? Oh my god. Shit happened to my food. There it is. Okay. Food cam. Food cam doesn't want to work. What happened to food cam? Activate, you son of a bitch. There it is. Alright, sweet. Okay. Put a freaking thermometer in there. Food cam. Food cam is killing my stream. Get a thermometer. Okay, one that goes up to like 550 degrees. That's a fryer thermometer. Put the fucker in there. It'll keep it at 375. Don't ever trust the little meter that's on the cooking devices. I never did. Put a thermometer in there. Always put a thermometer with your oil. Always. If it gets over 375, here's a trick. Add more coiled oil. It's that simple. And then bring it back up to temp. Go to sleep, man. Alright, now it's chicken time. Get your chicken. Now that it's been defrosted, what you want to use LAWRY'S garlic salt. Fingers are frozen. And you can use salt and pepper to taste. Yeah, make sure you taste that while you're adding the salt to the raw chicken. Make sure you taste the chicken while you're salting it. If you're dumb enough to do that, fuck off. Go to another stream. No, do not fucking taste your raw ass chicken. This is not TikTok. Oh, I like my chicken medium rare. Dumbass. What's wrong with you? Remember pozole time? LAWRY'S garlic sauce, okay? Put it right on the chicken. Put a lot of it. That's going to be your breading. It's just the LAWRY'S garlic sauce. Now, if you have it in a pan like I do, or in a Tupperware like I do, angle it. Oh wait, any remaining juices will flow down to the bottom. Oh yeah. I've been making this chicken since I was a kid. I sold it at my bar. It was extremely popular. And it's been clinician approved. Allegedly. But I do have a script for it. Okay, flipping it over. Add more. I need to warn you guys that it's going to be hot. I don't know, some of you. It's going to be hot. Be careful. I got a piece of foil on this so I keep everything in place. Once you coat your stuff, look at that. Nice and coated. Nice and slow, away from you, okay? Hear that beautiful sizzle? Oh, look at the food camp. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Be very generous with your garlic salt. A lot of it can end up being absorbed by the oil anyway. Look at it, it's basically crusted in garlic salt. See the magic behind dried chicken? No spattering, no fucking forest fires, no nothing. And not only that, when you dry the chicken, it allows the spice to stick better. Here you go. Now when I put the lid on, this is important. It's going to be crooked on purpose. I put the lid on, I let air pockets out. Leave it open. So the smoke can come out and there's no condensation on the lid. Condensation equals trouble because that's water that eventually falls back into the oil. If you crack it open, make sure your vent is on. Crack it open, you'll avoid all that condensation. That's Uncle Lucifer's tip number 2555. Let the oil vent. Let it vent. Laggy, laggy, laggy. Yeah, food cam is wireless. So food cam is always going to be laggy. Remember, it's also finger cam for guitar. Yeah, listen to Blazer. Don't touch your face with raw chicken. Not unless you want to delete. Now, I never actually timed how long it's going to take to cook, because everybody's utensils are going to be different. Whether you use a deep fryer, electric fryer like this, or you actually use a skillet. A lot of times I use a skillet because it maintains the heat a little bit more stable. Or I use a big stainless steel pot if I'm going to use like, or make like 10 pounds of chicken at once. Oh, nice. Just be yourself. Don't change. I figured that early on. It makes it easier on yourself. You can get all freaked out. Alright, let's continue with the recipe. While that's cooking, you also need a condiment. My condiment of choice, good old tortillas. Well, that's a horrible fight to have in chat. Now, do you guys across the pond know what a tortilla is? Kind of like naan bread, but Mexican style. This is my brand of choice, Guerrero. Been eating these for close to 50 years. That's the brand you want to go with. They're good. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do with them once the chicken is done. Don't eat them raw. I've seen people like fucking Jamie Oliver make tacos and not even cook the tortillas. Even though the tortillas are already pre-cooked, you need to finish them off. They're only cooked halfway. You don't eat these fuckers raw. I don't like tortillas because when you get them out of the package and you fold them, they crack. That's because you haven't cooked them yet, dumbass. Oh, right on, dude. Jamie Oliver is one of the worst fucking human beings to ever exist. Not just chef. You want to use chili jam? That's freaking horrible. Him and Rachel Ray. They're fucking borderline offensive. What they do to our foods. Like Rachel Ray's pozole, that wasn't pozole, that was fucking chili with sour cream. Jamie Oliver's egg fried rice. It looked more like a porridge. Fucking disgusting food. Disgusting. I don't know, every time I see Jamie Oliver, I see James Corden. And whenever I see James Corden, I see Jamie Oliver. It's all the same. Well, I love the reaction videos. The people that actually know what they're doing and reacting to their fucking recipes. Hilarious. Especially Mexican grandmas. What was he trying to make last time? Some kind of butter chicken that he just completely fucking ruined? Or a Thai curry or something like that that looked nothing or resembled any kind of Thai curry? I think it's time to turn. So it's been what, 10 minutes? Maybe? It's been frying? Exactly. It was fucking olive oil or some shit like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I love UK food. I love British food. What? St. Patty's is coming up. Every year for the past 20 years I've been making corned beef hash with the cabbage, little potatoes, little Yukon Gold potatoes. You can use red potato, whatever. I make my own shepherd's pie. I'll probably do that for St. Patty's. Then I'll show you guys how to pour a proper Guinness. Hey, no shit, huh? I never thought about that. Hey, I'm gonna use gotta use olive oil because my name is Jimmy Oliver. Like I told you, I love haggis. Haggis is like our sheep version of menudo. Actually, we have something similar to haggis. We call it chorizo. The Mexican version. And so do the Spanish. The Spanish also have a chorizo. It's kind of the same. Alright, food cam. It's been about 10 minutes. Just give it a nice little... Give it a turn. Give it a flip. Oh, the Hawaiians call it a huli huli. Give it a huli. Try not to move it too much because then the spices will come out. You monitor your temperature too. Try to keep it above 300. Ah, baby! Look at that. You brought her in. You are correct, sir. It is a tilt. The secret's in the mix. How much nitrogen you put in. Yeah, that was one of the first things I learned when I opened my bar was doing a proper Guinness pour. Then I learned how to do the... Oh God, no. Don't start that shit again. How to do the little floor leaf clovers in the head. Fun fact, Wife of Lucifer hates chicken, but she loves my fried chicken. She says chickens are only good for catching cockroaches. But she eats the shit out of my fried chicken. I'm gonna put a label again on my bottle. We're losing chat, boys. We're losing chat. Because Hawaiian cockroaches go around eating mongoose. Yeah, it's really not that hard to pour. You just gotta know what's involved. All these bars that I go to, it's like hit and miss. I've been to a lot of pubs around here that claim they're authentic. Didn't even know how to pour a proper pint of Guinness. Especially like Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know a goddamn thing about pouring Guinness. At my bar, I used to have the pump too. Just for the Guinness. Especially for the black and tans, the Smithwicks. Ooh. Ooh. See, now I'm gonna go drink. You know, one way to tell if there's they know how to do a proper pour behind the bar, ask them, where's the spoon? If there's a spoon, walk away. I mean, if there's no spoon, walk away. It's not worth the money they're trying to charge you. I'm an island boy. They're not so yummy anymore once they got rid of the pear cider. No, there's two frames of thought there. If you have a proper nitrogen mix, you gotta use a spoon, because otherwise it won't cascade. If you don't have enough oxygen, if you don't have enough nitrogen in the mix, then you can't use a spoon. It'll just mix. What's wrong with you, Blazer? And plus, how do you make your black and tans without a spoon? You're half and halves. Gotta use a spoon, bro. Anyways, that's for another stream. Today we're talking about fried chicken. See? There's no breading, no eggs, none of that involved. Simple, easy. Alright, boot camp. Also the healthy part. Get all the fat off. Remove the fatties. Remove the fat bits. Remove all that chicken albumin. Now here's the secret. Here's Uncle Lucy's secret. You want to make the best fried chicken with the best flavor? This is not virgin oil. This is some grade A abused broth oil. This is that El Bundy oil. This oil has been used at least 30 times and it's about 6 months old. As long as every time you use it, when you're done, let it cool down, strain the fucker. Put it in an airtight container. And do not let it go to smoke. Don't let it burn. If you do that, the oil will keep for almost a year. Keep reusing it. I've done that for years. I've done that. Never been sick. At least not for food poisoning. The more times you cook chicken in here, and only use it for chicken. Don't put fish, don't put chicken nuggets. Just use it to fry chicken. And fry tortillas. The tortillas come out fucking delicious. They taste like chicken. One of the reasons why I'm cleaning all the fatty out. Keep my oil clean. And every time you fry chicken in it, you're gonna lose some oil. You just add more. But Lucy, you're not supposed to reuse oil like that. Have you ever eaten pho? Ask them when was the last time they ever changed their pho pot. That broth is just recycled broth from yesterday and the day before and the day before. And it goes on for like years like that. There's a couple of restaurants out there that tout that they've never changed their broth. Their pho broth. It's the same broth from 40 years ago. Remember, heat kills everything. It's only when you burn it is when you ruin ingredients. No, I'm taking the fat out. This is now my trash container. What's wrong with you? I've got no immunities. I gotta be careful with what I do. I gotta stop talking to you because you might give me the coof. Leave it open. Did that. Kind of like the broth I made last week. You gotta clean the foam off. It's the same thing with the oil. Same shit. You just gotta clean it. Here's one of the tricks too. If you're gonna make fried chicken, you can use a paper bag. No, the chicken container's here. This is the chicken container. This is where I'm gonna put the fried chicken, lined with paper towels. Because you still gotta drain it from the oil. Wasn't that one of the episodes of what was not House Kitchen? That other show that he had. We went around with the hotels, or other restaurants. And he will find that they were putting cooked chicken with raw chicken. What the hell was that show called? He had the House Kitchen, which was him looking for the next chef. Then he had the F Word, where he went around looking for, I guess, the best foods and how to cook them. But the one where he went around hotels and restaurants. No, that's that John Taffer dude. No, this is Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, that's here in the States. That'll get your kitchen nightmares. That's the one. He was always finding the restaurants that had the freaking raw foods mixed with the raw meats mixed with the cooked meats. Now here, you can almost go to a prison for doing that. If you get somebody sick and you intentionally were doing that as a restaurant owner, you're criminally liable. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. There's nothing I fear more in the kitchen than chicken plasma, raw pork, and eggs. Everything else is fine. What was it? The fucking Amy's Bakery or some shit? That was a hilarious fucking drama stunt. Yeah, I would never consider myself a chef at all. I'm not trained in cooking or nothing. This is just the shit that I eat. And I used to sell it at my bar. People loved it. But this is food that if I were put in a death row, I would eat my own damn food. What do you wish to eat as your last meal? Well, let me cook the shit. Just like my hair. I don't trust anybody cutting my hair. I cook my own damn food. The wifey hates it. Yeah, let's go to a restaurant. No, I'll just cook it. I make it better and it's cheaper. Okay, baby. Talk to you later. Yeah, like the Eddie Murphy joke. I want McDonald's. You ain't gonna get no McDonald's. We got burgers at home. I don't want no house burger. You're gonna get a house burger. You're gonna love it. The house McDonald's don't have green peppers in it. Ain't no Wonder Bread in McDonald's. Well, I got Chinese recipes too that I'm gonna put on stream. Got a couple of stir fries and fried rice, a couple of soups. Yeah, boy. I love cooking. I mean, I don't have any earth-shattering recipes or anything like that, but never had any complaints. I make Thanksgiving dinners. You know, our Thanksgiving dinners are freaking humongous. I make it like 6-7 times a year. Chicken balls, the ones that are hard on the outside, and when you bite into them, they jizz in your mouth. Pissing shrimp balls. Another hoolie, another flip. I mean, honestly, outside of me and my family, I've never seen a chicken being cooked this way and served this way. You know, when you ask somebody about what's your favorite fried chicken, it always involves a chicken that's been heavily battered or something. I swear that I got them perfectly. In my mouth. Also the size of it too, because I have a recipe for albóndigas, which is basically a meatball soup, and the secret is in the size of the ball. If you make them too big, they don't cook all the way through, and they get tough on the outside, but then like really moist on the inside. They're like too moist, where when you bite into them they squirt. You make them too small, and then they get overcooked. Sounds like your mama's being nice to you. I mean, your dad don't look. Daddies are supposed to love anything they can get in their mouth. What's an aloo? Aloo egg curry. That's one thing, I can't stand curry. I can eat pretty much everything. There's something about the smell of curry. Brings foul memories. What do you mean you know my daddy? He's your daddy. He ain't my daddy. You look like him. Potato, there's no meat in it? It's just potato and egg? By the way, Morbid Pain is my brother. No, you can keep his fucking dumb bald ass. Nobody wants him. That fucking little turtle. He does. He fucking looks like the what do they call the fucking Pokemon turtles? That piece of shit. Oh. Yeah, you guys are heavily influenced by Indian cuisine, aren't you? Well, nowadays, the more modern British cuisine. Yeah, a lot of my recipes are influenced by the Asian. Whether it's Vietnamese, Thai, Chinese, Japanese. Yeah, most of the foods that I make are influenced by Asian techniques or something like that. But usually fried chicken is made in a pressure cooker. Since mine is not breaded, I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, Northern California is well, if you say Filipino, you gotta use an F. Your influence is they got Domino's in the UK? Oh, I feel sorry for you guys. I hate fucking Domino's. Fuck that pizza. You even call it pizza. It's like a salty cracker. That's what it is. Salty cracker with cheese. Yeah, the wifey is half Filipino. So yeah, I make a lot of Filipino food too. Make Hawaiian foods, Filipino foods. I'll do it on stream. If the cooking stream ever takes off, I'll probably do more. I got like 100 recipes that I want to pass down. Sorry, babe, but I'm gonna call you out. Whenever I make her Filipino food or Hawaiian food, she's like, "That's better than how we have it in the islands." Oh god, I'm gonna piss off a lot of people with that one. Alright. Some of the smaller pieces they cook a lot faster. So this one right here, done. So look at that. Look at that. Look at the food cap. Food cap. Let it drain out. Let it drain. It's been cooking for what, 45 minutes? Just about? And you can make this on an open fire You have a skillet or a wok. This shit comes out great in a wok. You gotta be careful because the oil will burn really fast. You don't control the heat on a wok. But on the skillet, it's more stable. And then you end up with soap at the end anyways. All the oil drippings coming down to the charcoal. Yeah, these are the kind of foods I make for, what's it gonna call it? Like Super Bowl. Alright, we don't watch soccer over here. I don't know anything about no FIFA. To us, FIFA's a poodle. Well, I'm part Spanish and Mexican. Most of the food I make is Asian. Well, over here, Mexicans cook everything. You go to any restaurant here in California, it's gonna be Mexican. You can go to an authentic Ethiopian restaurant, there's Mexicans cooking in the back. No such thing. We own the word football. Your football is with a U. Football. Hawaiians call a fut a fart. A fart is a fut in Hawaiian. Football. Now, I can't talk shit about rugby. I love rugby. I mean, that's a better sport than the NFL. It's our American football, but without the pads. Make sure, if you walk away and you forget your fried chicken, first of all, you're going to end up with chicken jerky. If that's what you like, that's what you like. Or you're going to end up with a fucking house fire. In my case, your RV will be fucking lit up ablaze. And like I said, you can use a paper bag and put everything in here. That'll drain it off really well, except you're going to end up with a toppy mess of a paper bag. But if you're making a lot of chicken, that's the way to go. Because otherwise it sticks to the paper towels. Now you're just made football as in soccer or football as American football? If you're saying you invented soccer, you're going to piss off the Mexicans. Not done yet. Next on the list, tortillas. My favorite side dish, fried chicken. Good old tortillas. Uh-huh. Or you're gonna piss off all the people from, you're gonna piss off the Aztecs. Used to play soccer using a fucking stone or somebody else's head. These are what you call tostadas. This is how you make them. Same mold you made the fried chicken in. You make them like these, you'll never have a better set of nachos in your life. Oh, you're saying they took the idea from the Aztecs? Yeah, you had head rolling down the pyramid. Well, I'm learning now, teacher. Yeah, I told you. Those Aztecs and Mayans, I tell you. You want to make sure you don't want to overcook these. Keep cooking. Because they're cooked all the way through. Don't let them get too brown. Don't pull them out early enough where they're foggy in the center. It looks pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Now, for 4 to 5 pounds chicken, I'll make 16 of these. A lot of that has to do with my OCDs. Got 4 pieces of chicken. I need 4 tostadas for each. Man, that'd be a nice trip to go to St. Augustine. You're log tossing? Don't you have cake throws now or something like that where you're throwing around a keg? Like a high jump, but you know, like a pole vault, where you're using a keg. I swear, sometimes I get tired of reading your rundown sentence. I'm like, come on, man, throw a period in there somewhere. I've never seen somebody write an ADHD. Something. Even just a fucking bug on the screen just to make it look like a comma. That reminds me of that fucking Edgar video. No way, no! Yahweh! The only life that you're making difficult is probably the bots. Play the same game as lawn darts? Lolo, what's up, man? Fried chicken. Fried chicken is on the menu.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk
Good
with
old
you
Tostadas right now.
again.
Yeah, boy. Fried chicken. Healthiest fried chicken on the planet. I know, you said you were going to go to bed like an hour ago. What happened? Did you start talking shit about... Start talking the shit about American football. Probably because it has no breading, boneless, skinless, and it's purely with canola oil. And I have a prescription from my endocrinologist and nutritionist that says it is fine for me to eat anytime. Last four. Oh, thank you, brother. When did you say that, though? Oh, ceviche's on the list, too, for food stream. Got like 100 recipes to go through. But the old lady loves her ceviche. I think she actually prefers ceviche over lomi lomi salmon. See you, dude. Hasta la pastas. I'll probably catch you when you wake up. Yeah, you can never have those. Not only that, you can use my tostadas, ones I'm cooking here, for ceviche. Here, let's give them a proper send-off. Where the hell's my mouse? Mouse, where'd you go? There. Look at mouse died.
Oh my!
She did.
You got dunked on. Why were you changing out your AK for the same one?
And boys and girls, there she does it. This is how you make son of a bitch. How you make the healthiest fried chicken in the world. Take that to the bank. To the bank. Alright. Okay. Plug your fryer. In your test. It's inevitable you're gonna have fry oil everywhere. So I'll clean it while it's cooking. Once this oil cools down, you strain it. Back into the empty water bottle, empty oil bottle. Make sure it's cool, otherwise it's gonna melt the bottom. Be done. When I strain it, Uncle Lucifer's tip number 2,556. Every bottle, grab a funnel. You can buy these for like 50 cents at Harbor Freight or something. Go to the 99 cent store, you can buy it. Put it in. Piece of cheesecloth. You could also find a 99 cent store, the dollar store, or 5 and dime. Slowly pour it in. That'll strain out your oil. Lock it up. Put it in a nice cold place. I've had this oil for 6 months. We've used it about 30 times. The 31st. And I think that the longest I've had oil for is like a year. The only reason why I toss it is because sometimes it just gets too burnt. But as long as you don't burn the oil and you strain it out every time you use it, keep it from going to smoke point. If you go to the smoke point, you've already ruined it. You can't use it again if it reaches smoke point. That's the reason why you want to keep it on 375. Don't use it for fish. Don't use it for making donuts. Because I make malasadas this method as well. But I use a totally separate oil for that. Making Hawaiian donuts like that. Leonard. Yeah, the more and more you use that oil, the more and more you clean it, the better and better your fried chicken's taste. Remember, Vero. You'll find this basically at any store. The Mission ones, yeah. There you go. Where the hell is it? And any of my cooking streams, as you can see, there's a recipe. I will be putting these on YouTube. So go to Life of Lucifer's Lunch Truck, or just Life of Lucifer, 2 channels. One's a gaming channel, the other one's like a food and life channel. You'll find this stream on YouTube. Now we're gonna clean and prep so we can eat. Now tortillas, when you buy them from the store, you'll find them at the shelf. The dry shelves. Next to cereals and Latino foods or whatever you want to call them. It's international foods now. If you haven't opened them yet, you can leave them in the shelf. Once you open them and introduce air into the package, Put them in the fridge. Because they will turn green on you if you don't put them in the fridge. Once you open them. Cleaning. Oh, it gets everywhere. That's the price to pay. Ooh, yeah. Papa Lucy, how do you eat it? Give me a second. Not my little area. Dinner table. Life of the life of a streamer. Yeah. All right, Ricky, put this on now. God's nectar. Eat it. Grab yourself a small bowl. Napkins. Grab your tapatio. In the bowl. In the bowl. A lot of it. I'm gonna use a lot of it. Ready for hard. Really? Chicken. Oh, delicious. You still haven't told us how you eat it, Uncle Lucy. Hold the goddamn horses. Stop being autistic. Ah, bye, food cam. Beautiful bowl. Beautiful bowl. Look at that. Got your bowl of tapatio, alright? See that? Now it might be hot, but this has been sitting there for about 10 minutes. Grab your chicken. Oh. Break a piece off. Oh, look at that. Ooh, nice steamy too. Even smaller pieces if you want. Look at that. Look at the boys are in here. They'll be going nuts. Chicken? Hot sauce. Ooh. See ya. At the same time. I've eaten this thousands of times over my lifetime. I've never gotten sick of it. Never gotten sick of it. Delicious. And I will finish off this 5 pounds of chicken in this city. Because it probably reduced down, and once it evaporated the juices and all that, probably down to like 3 pounds of chicken. But yeah, that's the healthiest chicken. I could take that to the bank. I got approval from my endocrinologist and nutritionist saying that my chicken, the way I cook it, perfectly healthy. Even low on sodium, low on fat. Just whatever it is regular chicken that's been cooked in canola oil. Make sure it's canola oil, not other oil. Try to keep the salt content down to a minimum. There's no breading, no eggs, no artificial food coloring, none of your fucking 51 flavings and seasonings like all the other fucking fried chicken. Like that. It's all in the preparation. Alright. What should we do? Let's see. Nope. That's not prepped yet. Where did I go? I wasn't using this, was I? No. This what I was using? Well, I can't say that. I love MSG. And the garlic salt that I use has MSG in it. It's why I use it. But I can't say that doesn't have MSG. That's all it has. I didn't even use salt and pepper. I just used the garlic salt. That's it. Nothing else. It is, dude. MSG is life. I put MSG in everything. I put that shit in everything. This the one? Yeah, that's what I was. All right. If you don't sign into YouTube, you get some weird shit on the page, don't you? Yeah, is that the fucking chicken fight? This is chicken yodeling. Oh, I don't want to get like a DMCA. DMCA. Bone brain. I'll probably skip this. Should have done a little bit more research about what I was going to watch. We can watch PBS. There's another alien movie? No way. Oh, that's a fan. There's really nothing to watch on YouTube. Already seen everything. Worst roommate ever.